Happy New Year, everyone. Happy 2020. I love saying that. 2020, I think it's going to be one of my favorite years ever. And there's quite a few reasons why. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to all you subscribers. We've now hit over 2,000. That is amazing. I can't believe the response that I get from sitting in this, little music studio that I've got, our music school here in Boronia, which is a suburb of Melbourne, Australia. From all over the world. The messages, the emails, the little text messages that I get, love all of them. Thank you very much for your support, and it just encourages me to get in front of the camera as much as I possibly can, and to continue to make lesson videos. I love making them because it means I have to learn the songs as well, so it's my absolute pleasure to make these videos for you. It's also why I've kept the channel free. You don't have to pay for anything. I just put everything out there, and I just teach in the way that I teach in my own lessons that I do here at the music school. We're very lucky to have a pretty successful school here in Melbourne. We're hitting over 400 people a week come to have lessons with us, and hopefully that grows that a little bit more during the course of 2020 as well. Just thought as well, people that have been on this channel for a while would know I've faced some fairly serious health issues in the last couple of years. For those who are newer subscribers and may not know, unfortunately I do have stage 4 cancer that started in my thyroid here, and went undetected. I was just losing my voice. They were chasing to see whether it was to do with vocal fatigue and nodules, whether it was stomach reflux that was causing it, until eventually they did a scan and discovered that, oh, there's a big tumour that's on the thyroid that was pressing into the right vocal cord, which was causing me great difficulty in singing and talking. I really no longer can sing properly, unfortunately. But thankfully, within the surgery, when they did remove the thyroid and the 5 lymph nodes that were affected within the area, they did essentially a bit of an experiment, reconnected my right vocal cord that was completely dead and not moving at all to another nerve in the body. That has made it reconduct, and I can actually talk again. Sometimes I get a little bit husky if I've been talking for a while, but I've got a voice. I can even manage singing to a certain level. So that certainly made me feel fantastic. Unfortunately, the cancer had spread, and it is right through my spine and pelvis. Suspicions that there's little spots on the lungs and the liver as well, but they haven't confirmed that. I don't believe it as well. During 2019, I was lucky enough they found a drug to put me on that was would hope to suppress the development of the tumours that are right through my body, and it's been successful. As of the day of this posting, I would have been on this trial drug for 1 year, and it's worked. I just came from the big cancer hospital here in Melbourne this morning, and results are still stable. 12 months later, the cancer has not developed any further. Of what I have, that is a fairly aggressive cancer known as medullary thyroid cancer. Unfortunately, the thyroid cancer that only 2 to 3% of patients that have thyroid cancer get. So I struck out on all counts, got everything rare, but it's given me great confidence that my health should sustain during 2020, and I'm going to put out as many videos as I possibly can. From the surgery, I do have some damage through the right side of my body, and if you've watched some of the videos, you might see I've got a bit of an awkward way that I now have to play with the right hand. That's been the reason I've had to make so many bass videos of late, that it's just easier to play the bass. To all the Kiss fans, I did a lot of Kiss videos for this channel to start out with. I haven't forgot about them, but it is a little bit harder for me to play as fast just with the picking these days. There is, because of the big surgery that I had, nerve damage right through my arm, my right arm in particular, the left hand. It's still pretty good, but I know I can't play as good. I can play 90% as good as what I used to. 2020, I'm going to work on it as much as I can with some exercises to try and get even more strength back through the body, which should hopefully mean I can really crack through some of those 80s Kiss videos. I'm pleased to say I've almost completed my mission of doing a video for every Ace Frehley era video now. I think just 1 or 2 songs maybe off each album. I've got a few complete albums done. So I'm hoping to do some more of those 80s videos. Just the speed at this stage is going to get away from me, just because of this bung arm that I've got. Other than that, it's very positive news on the health front. So the plans for 2020, tons and tons of videos. Please just keep making requests. I'll probably dip a little more into the simpler rhythm things to help out the teachers around the school, just to have the videos that they refer to. I do pretty much aim these videos at beginner to intermediate players, because we're a leisure-based school. We understand that, you know, we want to just have people picking up their instrument and starting to make the sounds that they want to make and play the songs that they really enjoy and want to get into. And hopefully I break that down in a nice, simple, direct method. I haven't really done too many tabs and things like that of late. It's probably something I can work on in 2020. If I did go to making tabs and sheet music for everything, I might go to a subscriber Patreon based idea. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that in the comments below. If I decide to make a subscription to put out some simple tabs and notes, for example, the notes that I make for myself literally really just look like that these days. They just remind me of what the parts are, and I learn the tunes. I maybe tab them out when I'm teaching them for my students, but unfortunately I had a computer that I used to do my tab sheets in that crashed just before I had my surgery. My cancer surgery was in June of 2018. So yeah, if you're interested to see what I sounded like before that surgery, look at videos from about March, start of 2018, right through to June. And then even probably more interesting is the first videos that I did with the split ends ones after my surgery. And you'll see how my voice was starting to recover. These videos have definitely helped me get a voice back, get some strength back in the arms. So that's why when I do get all the positive comments that I get, and feel free to make negative ones if they're warranted as well, they just lift my spirits no end. You cannot understand how amazing it has been, the feedback that I've got from all over the world. So please subscribe, tell people about this channel. Feel free to look me up on Facebook as well. Drop me a message. Reese Lett is the name. And continue playing your instrument and enjoying music during 2020. It's going to be an amazing year.